Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire is a massive success, having already grossed over $437 million worldwide and making more every day, with eager fans turning up to see the latest installment in the MonsterVerse. With this much money being made, plus the MonsterVerse being a well-known and incredibly popular franchise, this begs the question, will there be sequels? As of April 2024, no news regarding a possible sequel has been confirmed, but the team behind the film have stated they'd love to continue the cinematic universe, so it's very likely another movie will be announced soon. Until then, let's look at 5 exciting possibilities Legendary and Warner Brothers could implement in the next installment of the MonsterVerse. In early 2022, leaks spread around the internet regarding the next MonsterVerse film, a movie titled Son of Kong. This movie would center around Kong in the Hollow Earth finding and raising a younger member of his species. And, well,
Is that a mini Kong?
so this turned out to be true, or at least certain elements of it. I think that a second Kong movie would be great. It would give us a break from movies starring both Godzilla and Kong, so that when they do eventually team up, it'll be a lot more hyped up. My ideas for a movie revolving around Kong mentoring Suko as Kong's new tribe colonized the uncharted territories with Monarch, making a civilization for themselves within the Hollow Earth. My proposed name for this movie? Kingdom Kong. Anyway, you can click off the video now, King Kong fans. He isn't going to be brought up again. This is largely inspired by the 2011 to 2013 IDW comics revolving around a bodyguard named Boxer and a group of mercenaries hunting down monsters after the person Boxer was guarding dies in a Godzilla attack. The Monster Kill Crew, as dubbed by the press, are pretty successful in capturing the monsters until they try to capture Godzilla. A rival manages to capture the G-Man, and it's revealed the reason all these monsters woke up was because an even bigger threat was coming. Monsters from space. The Monster Kill Crew manages to free Godzilla and aids him in battle via an abandoned Mechagodzilla against Gigan, Hedorah, Space Godzilla, and Monster Zero, who later transforms into Kaiser Ghidorah. The MonsterVerse has already expanded upon this with King of the Monsters, but this could work really well for a third Godzilla and Kong movie, plus it would give us a bunch of fan favorites. Again, another chance to see some fan favorites make their mark in the West. My brother was actually the one who proposed this idea to me when I started working on this video, as a finale to the MonsterVerse. In his idea, this movie would center around humanity deciding enough was enough and wiping out all the ancient titans until only a handful remained. I do like this idea, and if they ever made a movie titled Destroy All Monsters, they would probably go with this concept. But what if there was a movie tied closer to the original movie's plot? In that one, a truckload of monsters, including Rodan, Kumonga, and Angrias, came together to fight a titan threat unlike any other we've seen. Enter Mecha King Ghidorah. If we assume that the pilot of Mechagodzilla is still alive and still under the mind control of King Ghidorah, it would make sense to build another mech, one that more closely resembled his original form. Now this is a crossover the community surrounding the two IPs have been screaming for years. The hype surrounding this potential mashup has only increased with Mechagodzilla's MonsterVerse debut and, more recently, the Titan Hunter mech in the Godzilla comics, which is basically a Jaeger. Considering that the same companies own both franchises, it's very likely that we'll see a crossover soon. But I think it might be in a comic, as later Pacific Rim movies have not been received that well. This is one I'm definitely looking forward to. Yes, I know. How come Kong's sequel is 5th, but Godzilla's 1st? My reasoning behind this is, Kong is a hairy loser who died because he got shot down by a tiny plane. What a wimp. That'll never happen to Godzilla. Never. No, the reason why this is so high is because I have an amazing idea for Godzilla 3 revolving around the King's greatest foe, Destroyer. What if hundreds of Destroyer's juvenile forms started appearing worldwide and attacking coastal cities, before some of them combine into his flying form, until there are about 10 of them? Monarch can't find any trace of an ancient titan capable of this, and realize that these titans are man-made from the Oxygen Destroyer, the only thing to ever defeat MonsterVerse Godzilla. And if all of them combine, they can harness it in a deadly Oxygen Destroyer beam. The flying forms and Godzilla make their way towards the middle of the ocean, where they combine and start the ultimate showdown. I think the hype surrounding this movie would surpass any other Godzilla movie, besides maybe Godzilla vs. Kong, by a mile, bringing back the only monster to ever kill Godzilla in his third and maybe final movie. And it can harness the Ocean Destroyer, which nearly killed Godzilla in King of the Monsters. And this isn't like the MCU with the entire timeline set up years earlier, so you know Spider-Man isn't really gone, since he has another 50 movies scheduled. I would 100% see this movie, and I know a lot of people who would too.